I don't see 5 just subscribe. Rosie is cute. Welcome back.
Ohayo?
Hi, cuties.
Yay!
Hi, everyone. How are you all doing?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Kennel Crew podcast. We try to do once a month on the second Friday of the month, on these podcasts. This is podcast number 11 on September 27th, 2024.
You're goddamn right.
11. Wow. Oh, almost 12. Oh, almost 12 there. Almost like, a little bit here and there,
Yes.
almost there. Wow, 12 is going to be Halloween. That's going to be an interesting one. But anyway, we got some interesting talking points for today. But we're going to try to keep it a little bit casual, a little bit, personal between you guys and I.
That means number 13 on Halloween.
No.
It's September. And it's 11th.
We gotta squeeze a second one in October.
Yes. Fuck! って言われた。
It's fine. But yeah, we got some
Yes.
very interesting talking points today where Nintendo is going to be suing or already submitted to sue Pocket Pair, aka the creators of Power. Now, we talked about this a little bit a long time ago where we were like, nah, they can't sue them. But here they are, proving us wrong. We also have
Fuck! っ
some
て言われた。
big YouTube changes. Capital EE, right there in the big. They have some AI tools, a new hype system to promote new content creators or smaller content creators. And, YouTube/Google doing their typical thing of cracking down on that block, because why not?
Oh, dang it.
Yes.
Typical YouTube.
We're also going to talk a little bit because I think it's just funny as well because they're opening a Nintendo museum, which they hope to inspire not only the people who are fans of Nintendo, but future Nintendo employees
Yes.
to follow the Nintendo culture, which is also a little bit anti-AI. So I don't know how I feel about Nintendo. In some cases, they're like base, and in other ones, they're like, I hate you, Like, we just
What
can't.
the fuck is the matter with you?
Exactly.
It's almost as if fucking nothing makes any sense.
Yeah. And we're going to have a little bit more conversations with your viewer questions. That's right, you chat. We're going to have some viewer questions that you asked us for a while ago, in early September. And still going on. So if you still have any questions, you're free to ask. We can't promise that we'll be able to answer all your questions, but we'll try.
Yes.
You just need to go to Rose's Discord server. And if you would like to submit a questions, you can go to the community tab in that specific Discord and write your questions under the Modcast Q&A tab.
Yes.
You can ask us anything. It can be either very simple, like what's your favorite color, or very complicated, like what's the meaning of life. Although I don't know if you really want to know that answer from 3 people who
42.
Were yeah.
42.
But also keep it civil. We do have a couple rules in there as well, so just try to follow them, please. But yeah,
Okay.
how about we just get it started?
Alrighty.
All right. So we are probably
Let's say
going to start it
we
off.
are.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so introductions. I'm the person who doesn't shut the fuck up and always skips something, as you know. Vigante. Who are you two? Who are you? This dear looking person right here.
Hey everyone, I'm Lune.
Wait a minute.
I am
Who
the
are you?
manager for Rose here. I do a lot of things, but mainly I'm just here chilling. Deer in the headlights, kind of quiet and standing still.
You should probably move.
Hi,
up
I'm the Twitch bitch from the hit show Twitch Bitch on twitch.com/Twitch Bitch. Hi, I'm Fire Rose.
Yes. Yay.
Whoa.
Ohio.
Nice,
Hello, motherfucker.
nice to meet you, Fire Rose. This is our first
Yes.
occasion meeting. Never seen her in my life.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure.
Yes.
I'm
really
really
stupid.
stupid.
I always forget how short you are in VR chat.
Literally. My knee.
Yes.
It's weird. Gotta bend over just to just to use you as an armrest, like.
All right. I think now we can, right? Yeah, okay.
Alrighty.
Cool. So let's get it started with Nintendo suing Power World. So that's gonna be
Yes.
fun. So yeah, Luna, you before the podcast started, you were talking about a little bit of it, like the reasoning. What do you go ahead and get us started as to why, other than Nintendo being Nintendo, because they like I feel like half Nintendo is making games, half of them is suing people.
Yeah, it sounds about right. That's typical Nintendo fashion. The way they did it for Pal World now, though, is very interesting. Like, they had tried before several times to get at Pal World because it's so similar to Pokemon. But the way they managed to get to sue them now was they patented the act of throwing a ball at a creature to capture it. Which is...
Okay.
It strangely specific, but I guess it makes sense.
So when did they file that patent?
I have a conspiracy theory.
Go on.
Okay, what's your conspiracy theory? I just don't think. I don't understand.
They waited for them to have lots of money.
Lots
They
of
waited
money.
So that they can
Yeah.
take all the money, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, in a corporate standing. Wait for
But
them
from-
to get big so that you could topple their empire.
Hippity hoppity, you is my property.
But from what I understand, that patent was filed recently. We're not even talking about the 2010s or even the 2000s or even the 1990s when they actually started. No, this is a recent patent, like in the 2020s.
Like, last few months sort of thing. Like, it is very, very new.
I really hope that.
I don't know.
And listen, I love Nintendo for their games, not really their. I don't like their what's it called their CEO specifically. I don't know if it's a CEO, but they're executives. Like their lawyers do not act without the executives' approval, right? Like we like to shit on Nintendo lawyers all the time, but really, no lawyer really does anything until they're told to do something. The lawyers are doing their jobs.
Yes.
Mhm.
But I am 100% always against patent filing for video games. It always does the opposite. Patents are supposed to, give that person who originally created something a chance to actually grow it and eventually become a better product or service or whatever. Usually, that's why it's to protect big fish from going onto the little guy, right? That's what the intention, at least how I see it, it's supposed to be used for. But you have this company who's already big and it's doing the opposite, right? It's like they're patenting something to go against the little guy.
Mhm.
And then it's not like this is the first game that has a monster capturing mechanic. I know that they're specifically doing the ball because specifically, that's their unique thing. But at the same time, it's like, dude, if you were going to patent this, you should have patented this 30, 40 years ago. Why
Yeah,
now?
like when Pokemon first came out.
Funny enough, do you think the general public would be siding with Pokemon if they sued immediately when everyone was making the Pokemon copy joke about Pal World?
I mean, that kind of depends on your standing on it. Like, if you like the idea of another company like trying to branch off of someone else's idea, then yeah. But it's kind of weird.
So I, at the very least, the thing is, right, even if they were to change it to a ball or whatever, that's still
Like,
limiting.
you can't deny it was heavily inspired.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you could argue that Pokemon was inspired by Dragon Quest, especially when they like had the whole monster mechanic capture. Like, that's the thing about video games. That's about the thing about video game industry. Imagine, right? And I hope Ubisoft is not listening because they like to they're already a scumbag company. But imagine if they, back when they were on their high with Assassin's Creed 2, they patented that they were the only ones to have that type of open world synchronization game. We wouldn't have Breath of the Wild if that was the intention, because they were the first ones to do it. You know, same thing with Dragon Quest. Imagine if Dragon Quest patented their like unique monster type, like they're the only ones allowed to do that. Or, you know, again, some people like to shit on it, right? It's fine, but I'm gonna talk about Fortnite for 1 second. Imagine if the first person who created a battle royale, and some people were like, "Well, Dante, that's good. No Fortnite would ever exist." But at the same time, that breeds competitive. Somebody started something, they didn't do nothing with it, or maybe they weren't as good. Another person comes out and they actually make a decent product. Like, if I were to say the majority of the people, what are you fans of? Dragon Quest or Pokemon? Which one would you choose? I'm pretty sure 99% of the people here would say Pokemon. Like 90, like almost everybody would choose Pokemon. So if this was coming from like Square Enix and they would sue Nintendo for that, and then basically Pokemon is now gone, then how will people feel? It's kind of the same thing. Like, we're games are inspired by other games. Like, imagine if Doom is the only first-person shooter we're ever allowed to play.
I'd be okay with that. Doom's a pretty good game.
No other first-person shooter exists now. No other first-person. Like, you can't play any other first-person because of the patent. Like, that's how stupid it is.
Though, this new patent also makes me question, what does this mean for other games now? Like, the Minecraft mods that are, like, Pokemon-themed. Like, what does that mean for them? Like, are they also gonna get taken down now? Or, like, all sorts of other things that have, like, similar mechanics. Like, this is probably gonna be the first big stepping stone in other companies doing the same thing, just patenting different acts, just so that they can kill off other people and get shit tons of money from lawsuits.
Yeah, basically. I mean, Warner Brothers already did the thing with the Nemesis system. I can't even stop talking about the Nemesis system. I love the Nemesis system, and unfortunately, due to how specific they were, a lot of new games can't even use the Nemesis system. Even if they do their own homebrew version of it, it is not as good as the Nemesis system. And they only made that system for 2 games, which are good games, right?
Yes.
But no, in the past decade, there has not been another game that has used this system. So it's just rotten. It's just dying until like 2030 something.
Yes.
Nobody can use it.
Not doggers.
It's abandonware. Like, they're just
Not doggers.
sitting on it so that others can't use it. Which
Another one
is
Yes.
really
or
scummy.
until it's basically obsolete. Like, think about it.
Yeah.
Like, Bandai Namco actually used one too. Ever wonder why before, like, PlayStation 2 era or old PC games where you have a loading screen, right? There used to be mini games in them with Bandai Namco games. Like, for example, it's like Dragon Ball games. Sometimes you would be able to play mini games while the loadings, because, you know, that was a fun way to do something while the game was loading. Why didn't a lot of games do that? Because Bandai Namco patented it, and nobody else could do it. So what happened then? 25 years later after the patent, we don't see loading screens anymore. So we missed basically an entire era where video games could have had fun mini games during the loading because of that patent.
Yes.
Mhm.
Not doggers.
That does not increase. I don't agree with any video game. If it's for video game software ideas specifically like those, I just never agree with them. It just ends up being worse for us. It ends up being worse for the general community, like the video game. I feel like we're just regress. It regresses. It does. It's basically against progression.
Mhm.
Like, and yeah,
I fully agree.
I don't care about Power World too much. I think it was a fun game at the time. And in fact, they're also kind of like, it's fine if you finish our game to just
Yes.
go on and
Yes.
move on and then come back and an update. I think more developers should not try to strive for a
Yes.
forever game.
Yes.
So they seem to be pretty
Yes.
chill guys. But I like, again, I just don't, I hate it when game companies and again, I just can't agree with Nintendo. I can't agree with Warner Brothers, and I can't agree with Bandai and other companies that try to patent game mechanics. It doesn't make sense.
It's just scummy. Like, it's just a money grab so then they can keep making profit at the expense of killing big games and killing off.
Now, if Nintendo sued over Pokemon designs, I'd agree.
Yes.
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 It is, yeah. I would say they're very similar, but I guess some of them are so close that if you were to look them from afar, it would be really hard to distinguish them. But the thing is, like, they're not even getting sued for that. So it's like, what are we doing here?
It's just a weird situation of what are AAA companies doing?
And again, you might be saying, well, why don't you just change the throwing object to a cube? Okay, what if somebody who already made
By the way,
a cube?
holy shit. This means Pokemon can sue Starbound for ball capturing monsters.
That is
What the fuck?
That's literally basically what it is. And not only that, but
Yes.
the point of this thing to me is not like, okay, like they're suing it specifically. This to me just says a precedent that any basic AAA company who has a unique IP, who maybe has a unique mechanic, can go back and patent a mechanic that they created years ago. Again, what if now Ubisoft is like, you know what? We're gonna even though Assassin's Creed came out like 20 years ago, we're gonna be. It's probably not 20 years ago, but I'm exaggerating. But it's like, even though it came out 20 years ago, we're gonna make a synchronization. So we're suing you, Nintendo. You know, and again,
Yes.
a lot of people will be like, "Yo, let's go!" But at the same time, it's cool when we see two giants suing each other, right? But usually, this will affect smaller developers as well. Again, Power being the small one in this case. What's gonna happen with all these other companies? They're like just suing each other for everything.
Yes.
It's gonna be a war.
It's gonna be patent everywhere. Patent wars, we call it.
Yeah. It's not looking good.
Sims patents life simulation. Next up, Zoo Tycoon.
Mhm.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
again,
What the fuck?
so like, what if Nintendo decides to patent Metroidvanias with Konami? Maybe they decide to co-patent it, right? What if now nobody can make anything that's similar to a Metroidvania?
No more Souls likes because they
No,
started.
yeah, exactly.
fuck?
Although I don't think they will, but you know, maybe Bandai Namco will be like, you know
No.
what? No more Souls likes. Only our company and our second party or third party people are allowed to use it. Like
Damn.
that's the whole thing. Even if they have to be super
They
specific.
can do it if they wanted.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the whole reason why I
No.
want them to lose. A lot of people are
No.
like, I want Nintendo to lose because
no,
I
no,
hate
no.
Nintendo and they're always suing. No, that's not why I am against it.
No.
I'm against it because of the president. That if they win, then what's stopping all these other AAA companies, all these other big corporations that make video games to not patent almost anything that they do. Because at the same time, I wouldn't blame them either, because they gotta basically have to defend themselves too, as well. Because it's like, if that happens to a small person, it can happen to them, and so they're, it's just gonna be a mess.
Mm-hmm. It is a messy situation.
It's Japan by the Wasai, so I'm fully expecting them to win. They are 100% in the law there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but if it's just
Yes.
Japan,
Yes.
the two main, basically the biggest two countries when it comes to video game developing is the US and Japan.
Yes.
Yes.
So if they lose in Japan, it will still
Yes.
affect us. They're gonna be like, well, it's maybe okay. Then people will be like, okay, fine, it's only in Japan, whatever. We can still do it in the US. They're a Japanese company. What of all these other Japanese companies that do the same thing? Most of our video games come from Japanese companies,
I'm
American
expecting them
companies.
to win.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope not.
Yes.
But we'll see. Japanese law is very interesting, just to put it in simple, lamest terms.
Mm-hmm.
Not doggers.
Let's just
No.
let's just hire Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright for the small guys. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Cute.
And so, anyway, I think for now that's pretty much all the hate that we can give Nintendo for now.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Nintendo rant, and I'm not really hating on them specifically because they're not really the first ones to do something like this.
No.
I don't think they're either going to be the last either. I just don't agree with it. And again, this is just giving more ammo that eventually more companies will do that. But let's talk about what about we switch it up to the U of tubes.
I was thinking we stay on the same topic
Fuck.
with Concord and Blue Protocol failing within 2 weeks of launch, because that's
Yes.
like a new record. A triple, possibly even quadruple A company with hundreds of people producing a massive game, only to have it
Mission failed.
absolutely fail and get taken down from stores. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from launch. That is unprecedented for me. That is absolutely insane.
What the actual shit were they even thinking?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, the character
What the
design was
fuck?
really bad, Oni. Like,
Nope.
even for that big of a company,
Nope.
they should have done better.
Yes.
They could have done better.
Yes.
But they absolutely flopped, and it's so sad to see that. But then again, it's also really funny to see the big guys absolutely fail.
It was shit on shit on shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you call them big guys, I guess, because they're like Sony bought them, but the company itself, it was pretty small. Like the game company that they bought to make this game wasn't like huge. I mean, maybe bigger than most indie games, obviously, right? But
so it was like a Helldivers situation where it's like
yeah,
creators behind Helldivers, and then there's just like the actual company. That's
Yeah.
okay. I guess that makes a bit more sense, but still.
but
gonna
yeah,
leave
Sony did put some money in it.
Yes.
We don't know the exact numbers. There's a lot of people who are throwing numbers out there. Some people saying 400 million, some people saying 100 million. Regardless, I think that's way too much money.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
It's crazy. Because like
What
some
the fuck
people,
is the matter with you?
some people think that they catered to a modern audience, which is what they say. They say we want to cater to a modern audience. I don't know. I still don't know what that means. I don't know where this modern audience is. I
Thing where like they're trying to cater towards everybody by being in the exact middle, but they're so close to the middle that they're the farthest from everybody, so that it caters to nobody instead.
So this game has been on the works for 8 years. Here's the thing. It's too late. for hero shooters. It's too late. I'm sorry. Like, if you're gonna do a hero shooter, you have to
Nope.
basically
No.
make it. The gameplay has to be super different. Like, Valve's new game, I forget its name. Their new game that's coming out, technically under MOBA/hero shooter. Like, that is not really like Overwatch, And it's, first of all, free. Like, you don't have to pay for that run. You don't have to pay for Overwatch. You don't have to pay for TF2 or almost any other hero shooter that I could think of. Paladins, even Paladins,
Yeah, Paladins is free, and that's technically
Yeah.
abandoned.
It's $40. It was $40 to get into the other one, like Concord.
Mhm.
Why?
It just wasn't right. They were doing it all wrong.
It's crazy.
All these games are free. What were they thinking? How can you compete?
What the?
Yeah, so
That
why
is
would you-
that is if somebody came up with a new MOBA and charged $40 for it. How do you think that's gonna go? It doesn't. Don't even think about the concept, right? Don't even think
Nope.
about like what could
Nope.
make it unique without just that. Just generic
No,
MOBA, any MOBA.
No,
$40.
No. Hashtag
Wow.
not gonna happen.
So hard.
No, not gonna happen. Not going
Why
to
would I
happen.
spend my hard-earned money on this $40 game when I could buy a very close equivalent for free? Like,
Yes.
there's no reason. It's just not logical.
Yes.
Mal brings out a point that at one point TF2 wasn't free. Technically, Overwatch wasn't free either at its first iteration, but they recognize that they have to move on to a free-to-play.
Mal, you are just old.
People like to hate on Overwatch 2's like, why did they change their payment model? And while I don't agree with all their how they charge for skins, it's crazy that they cost $25 for a skin for one character. It's insane. But they saw the writing on the wall. People, if they wanted to survive with new players, getting new players, they had to make it free. So that's what they went. They like to lie to you. They like to say that they wanted to do this and that. Let's be honest. They wanted to get a better payment model with selling skins and making the game available for everybody. They make more money that way.
That's the modern audience.
Let's go gambling! Oh,
Yep.
dang it! Oh, dang it! Oh, dang it!
Crazy. No, because they don't even have the loot boxes anymore like they used to have in Overwatch 1. Like, I think that you buy them now. That's why they
Buy
cost
the
so
individual
much.
skin. Or you just grind through the battle pass and then buy out at the very end, like my sister does.
I hate battle passes. Don't even get me started on battle passes.
I mean, the idea of a battle pass is okay, but having the premium side of the battle pass, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you're gonna have a battle pass, don't make it seasonal.
Fortnite Battle Pass. That stuff is shit ass.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Nice
See-
rhyme, by the way. I'm gonna hang that in my wall. A poem.
Yes.
Lovely poem. Poem of the day. Oh,
That's the poem of the day. There you go, dog. Oh.
there you go.
I listen. The one thing I hate about Battle Pass, I guess, is I feel like if I spent $10 for a Battle Pass, if the Battle Pass ends, or if it never ends, like Halo's, but if it ever ends, I feel like I should get all the stuff on it because I paid $10 for the content. It's like I hate the idea of I pay $10. If I have a life or don't mindlessly grind this game, I'm just not gonna get what I pay for. I feel that's a scam. If I pay for something, I feel like I should get it. Now, that's the only reason why I hate Battle Pass. Now you could say, well, how are they gonna make money? Just make it that they don't expire. If I bought it, I can unlock it as long as until I finish it. That's it. That's all
I
I
have
have to
bought
do.
so many battle passes. In the chump who buys.
It's a thing
I'm
of
a
like
guy. Thank you, Hueba.
replayability then. Because like if I have to grind a battle pass in a
Yes.
specific amount of time, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm just gonna spend the extra to get the skins and then probably not play anywhere near as much as I would regularly. That's why I much more prefer having
By
like
the way, hydrate if you got them.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Hey everyone.
Drinky time.
Cheers. Ah, it's good stuff.
Water.
Wumpter.
Wumpter?
Wumpter. Where was I?
That's the only reason why I don't like battle passes. At least for
Berber
me.
being
Again,
Womter.
Wumpter. You're being Wumpter, yeah. But yeah, no, this is a. I feel like Sony fans have been just on a roller coaster. Like they got Concord,
Yes.
and then they got Astrobot, which has been a really fun game. I've been seeing gameplay of it. I don't have a PlayStation, but I've seen people play it, and it looked like
Yes.
a platformer game. And then they announced a PS5 Pro, and then they went down again because like it's just like I don't know why would you get a PS5 Pro, honestly.
There is no reason to get a PS5 Pro.
And then they announced the Ghost of Tsushima, it's called Ghost of Yote or something like that. I forget his name. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it.
Yeah, Ghost of
They
Yote.
announced the Ghost of Tsushima sequel, and they're high again. They're like, oh yeah, let's go. And then they're go down again because now Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one that, by the way, is still playable on PlayStation. They're getting a remaster.
Ghost
for it.
Elote. The corn.
The corn.
Yeah, it is an absolute roller coaster with PlayStation right now.
You don't.
Yes.
Down.
You don't know if you should be hyped or depressed. There's like no like.
It is
line.
balanced. It is you cannot tell if I should be happy or absolutely disappointed.
There's no winning. It's just no winning.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. They wanted to.
People have been asking for Bloodborne for so long.
Yes.
I want Bloodborne, please.
What the
Please put it on PC.
No!
God. I want to play Bloodborne so badly.
And they're like, you know what? We hear you loud and clear. We're
It's
gonna
like-
give you Horizon Zero One HD remaster.
Gulping and seething. It's like
Nope.
with
Nope.
Silk Song
No, no,
on
no, no,
Nintendo
no.
Switch.
Listen, at least we know Silk Song is going to come, right? We don't know when. They already announced it, right? They announced it on
Yes.
Xbox, of all platforms on Xbox. But
Yeah.
But we don't know if we're ever gonna get Bloodborne. That's the thing. We don't know if we're ever gonna get it because we at this point,
hope so.
I feel like they just hate Bloodborne. They just hate it. They don't want anything to do with Bloodborne.
It's
Even
their
though-
No!
sit on and do
No!
nothing,
No!
which is
Hashtag
so
not
sad.
gonna happen. No, not gonna happen. Not going to happen.
We're probably gonna have GTA 6 before we
Yes.
get Bloodborne.
Which is so sad. I don't want that. Coping and seething.
Cute.
It's all
Man. I'd sign a petition to get Bloodborne forcefully ported
there's
over.
already there's probably one out there already, man. We're not the first one to talk
God,
about Bloodborne not being on PC or on PlayStation 4 and 5.
Yeah,
Their HD remaster.
Yes.
it's so sad.
It's just how it is. I mean, like
Yes.
at the end of the day, it's Sony's decision. From Software could do it. They probably don't have any issues with it. I think they've already stated that they don't have an issue with it. But yeah, they're not going to stop for Sony and stop making other games if Sony is not making up their minds.
Yes.
Yes.
They're just trying to keep their PlayStation exclusives.
There's so many other Sony games that I really want HD remastered, but I don't know if we're ever going to see them.
Here's hoping.
It's just so funny when they said we have no IPs. When Sony straight up in the face told their fans, we don't have as many IPs as we believe we would want to. I'm like, out of video game companies, you probably have like the second most IPs. Like maybe third behind Microsoft.
Silence
after their,
says. In Bloodborne, you use a side combat as copyright. Sue them.
Yeah, exactly.
Sides would be copyrighted. Oh no, all the farming games. Oh,
Oh,
no.
God. Oh,
Oh,
only Harvest Moon is allowed to have Sives anymore.
oh god.
Fuck! って言われた。
It's not looking good for gamers.
Nope.
I mean-
nope.
Indie devs are having a golden age, but like quadruple A and triple A companies are kind of regressing. And they're
Get out.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
hate the term quadruple A. I feel like people are
What?
making shit up. I know it's real, but I hate it. I hate it because the first quadruple A game, Suck the Mayor Doodoo Balls, is by Ubisoft. A whole
Yep.
government backed that game, by the way.
which
Whole
game?
government. Their first quadruple A. It was their pirate game. I forget the name.
Oh yeah, the Sea of Thieves knockoff. Made
Yeah,
by-
Skull and Bones. Skull
yeah,
and
that's
Bones.
it. That's it.
Ubisoft sucks big doo-doo so much lately.
Oh yeah, they've been flopping
yes.
hard.
I haven't bought a Ubisoft game in a while, and some of my friends play Ubisoft games. And when they asked me, I was like, I don't
Yes.
want to buy a Ubisoft game. I hate that you need to have a Ubisoft account to play any of their games, single or multiplayer. I hate it. I don't want to play Ubisoft games. And it's sad because I used to be a super Ubisoft fan.
Yes.
Assassin's Creed, Rayman,
No.
did-
Yes.
Splinter Cell,
I know.
Prince of Persia. Like they just had
Yes.
so many good titles.
Yes.
All the Tom Clancy's.
They had
Yes.
Just Dance,
games.
didn't they?
How can I forget Just Dance? It's
Like,
not like
Just
they're in
Dance is
every single
amazing.
Switch Direct. How?
That's true. They
Yes.
release a new game like every year, kind of like NBA and all those other like
Yes.
sports games.
That game is keeping Ubisoft afloat, okay?
Oh yeah,
That is the
it
one
is.
game that's keeping them alive.
They are alive by nothing else but Just Dance.
It's sad. I'm honest, but again, I feel like this is gonna be they have like two or three endings. They're gonna crash and burn, and all their assets are gonna be sold to a bigger company. Maybe it could be Sony. Who knows? It could be a different company. Somehow they fire almost the entire management team to actually get someone competent.
I think
and-
Sega weirdly is popping off lately.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of right.
Yes.
Sega has been popping up. But
Yes.
you know why I think? I think they've actually finally discovered that it's okay to reuse assets. A lot of their games
Only more companies that realize.
reuse
Yes.
assets. They can pop off
Yes.
like 3 different Sonic games and they all look the same.
Yes.
They can pop off like 7 different
Yes.
Yakuza / like a Dragon games and spin-off of Yakuza, and that's okay.
Goddamn right.
Because they
Because-
just reuse assets.
Yes.
Because it just works. It's what the people like, so give us another.
It's what we used to do to make games. What do you think that like in the 2000s they didn't reuse assets? No. They reuse assets all the goddamn time.
Mm-hmm.
Like people, I don't know why gamers get mad when game developers reuse assets. If I ever make a game, you best believe that I'm gonna reuse assets on like 3 different games, man. Like, and the thing is,
Goddamn
I don't
right.
understand because for indie games, right? I understand a little. I've seen like there's like a Unity pack of like, is it like voxel or whatever? It looks very
Yes.
low poly. It's very low poly, And I've seen like
Yes.
hundreds of games with that same like Unity pack.
Oh,
And
yeah.
people
Yes.
play them and they're like, oh yeah, they're like an indie companies, like, oh, I like the concept. But when it like sometimes when I hear criticism for like a Dragon, they're like, oh, they're reusing assets. Like,
What the fuck?
guys,
matter?
like I don't care about them reusing assets. I like the game. I like the story. The story's not the same. The
Yes.
the gameplay might be the same, but like, you know, I'm here for the story. I'm here for the world, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I want to make a comment here. Cool Trainer Jose says, sadly, Crash Bandicoot is canceled. I knew it was canceled
What
immediately
the
when they got bought by Microsoft. This might have been canceled before Microsoft, but it's basically solid. It's solid. It's 100% canceled once Microsoft bought them, because Microsoft, even though they're like the kings of sitting with IP. Like they do nothing with their IPs.
They have so many.
They're like, so I don't
What
understand.
the
I
fuck?
generally don't understand, because they say that they just want their developers to make the games they want to make. And you know what? That's respectable, right? I get it. That's cool. But you cannot tell me that there has not been a single game studio, double A, even a third party, second party, whatever, that hasn't approached Microsoft.
It's
in the
almost
last
as if fucking
30
nothing makes any
years
sense.
and ask them, hey, we want to make Banjo-Kazooie, like a HD remaster. You can't tell me that nobody has ever approached
Yes.
Microsoft with that offer. There's
Yes.
absolutely no way. There's no way.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't know. Like I feel like in terms of IPs, in my opinion, Microsoft has the best possible Mario Kart competitor. They have Crash Team Racing or Nitro, whatever you want to call it. Crash Team Racing was a
Yes.
PS2 one.
Yes.
But they have the new Nitro game. They could have that. It's not on PC. Why is it not on PC?
Yes.
Like why is it only like console? Second of all, if you're gonna make a new one, they have like all these other IPs that they could put into it. They could put Spyro, they could put Psychonauts, they can put Minecraft. Minecraft fucking racing. It makes fucking money. You think a bunch of kids are not gonna buy Minecraft racing?
Yes.
Like I'm just packages all on their Microsoft IPs. Like Banjo-Kazooie, you could have literally PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox fighting against each other.
Dude, for real.
You got Microsoft
Yes.
and Psychonauts for representatives of Microsoft, right? You got Spyro and Crash for PS or PlayStation, and you got Banjo as a representative for Nintendo. You could literally have the three-way console like team in one game racing against
I
each
want
other.
Steve driving a Warhog car.
Yeah.
Exactly. Master Chief, even a chibi version of Master Chief. It could be done. Like,
Cute.
or just do what Nintendo did and just put like Zelda same size. Just put Master Chief like all 6 feet of it, just in a fucking go-kart with his legs like outside because he can't fit into the go-kart.
Like he's all huddled in the cart, just squished in. Yeah.
They have but they have like and again, I know that Crash and Spyro have been multi-platform, but for me, that in my head, I could be like, if I'm Team Sony, if I want to play like, oh, I want to represent Sony, I would play Crash or Spyro, because in the game, that's what it would be represent to me. That's where I originally played it from. If I wanted to be quote unquote Team Nintendo, I'd choose a Banjo-Kazooie character, because even though Banjo-Kazooie hasn't been on Nintendo's first party for years since 64, to me, in my heart, it is part of the Nintendo family at one point. And you know, Psychonauts doesn't
Did
even
you
have
see
to
that the
say anything.
unreleased Halo Lego game leaked? It looks so fun. There's like 3 levels done. It looks awesome.
I haven't.
No, I haven't watched it.
That
Yes.
was really
Yes.
interesting.
But again, Microsoft is just the king of just sitting in their IPs and don't know what to do with them, or their developers like
They won't
just
publish
don't-
it.
They just don't.
Mhm.
It's sad.
They're sleeping on like stacks upon stacks of money they could be earning, but they're sleeping on it. It's It's terrible.
I don't know. I feel like they just need some one studio maybe to just dedicate their lives to just remastering games or maybe making games with their IPs because at least Minecraft is trying, even though they're not successful ever. At least Minecraft is trying to do other type of games with the Minecraft IP.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like, dude, you have goddamn freaking Crash Racing. Just I don't know, like
Yes.
literally the Switch top seller game Mario Kart. They put it with the actual game. Like when you buy a Switch, you buy a bundle, you usually get Mario Kart. They put it on Black
Yes.
Friday for years, like literally years.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox, get your Series S or X, pair it up with Minecraft / Crash Racing into one console. Bam, everybody gets the game. You probably will get the best racing game out there, but whatever. Who cares?
People would pay for DLC characters too.
Yeah,
Yes.
I wouldn't be
Yeah, for
surprised
other
if like
other
other
games.
third-party companies decided to
So-
join in
Yes.
that racing game because
Yes.
Nintendo is very strict with who gets to
Yes.
join, but Microsoft isn't.
Yes.
Like they could just add DLC
Yes.
from the other
Yes.
IPs they're sitting on. Like, it's genius.
Hey everyone, hail hydration.
Alrighty.
Drinky time.
Cheers.
By the way, I recognize the sound of the 2-second sound of that sound clip. I know what song was that.
Nobody redeemed that yet. And for those who don't know what that was, it is the most expensive redeem.
I'm shocked no one redeemed that during the subathon.
Honestly, yeah.
Yes.
I know at least 3 people that could have.
While has it?
No.
Man.
Yay.
Surprised
Sure
they
it
didn't
is.
redeem it with their dad either.
Oh, that's true. That would be funny. God, you gotta get your dad on the stream more. He's so cool.
Cute.
What was his
Yes.
name
That'd
again?
be
What was the
today.
name he gave himself? It was with an A, right? I can't remember.
Arcanaut.
Arcanaut, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
You know, I like Oni's abbreviation Arca. That's really easy to remember.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
I
believe I
think
got your
Arcs is
dad.
good.
Arcs, yeah. I can't believe I got your dad with a Joe Mama joke. That was pretty great.
I think I missed that part. That would have been amazing.
It was really early on.
We need to get your dad
Yes.
to star in the next podcast. That would be a fun guest.
God, her dad.
At least then we can ask all the embarrassing childhood
Yes.
stories.
Oh, I'm a guy. Thank you, whoever.
All right. So we are approaching almost the halfway mark.
Yes.
So we got 2 options here. We either go to viewer questions, or we could continue with the topic and then viewer questions.
I mean, we have quite a few viewer questions, actually.
We have
Let's
a
do
lot.
viewer queue.
All right, we got a lot.
So, it's time for the viewer segment, you guys. This is your chance to submit questions chat for us all to answer. If you want to submit some, go to the Discord. Under the Community tab, you'll see Modcast Q&A. You can ask anything you want, chat. Any deep questions, any simple questions, anything.
Yes.
As
Yes.
long as it's within the rules that are stated in that
Yes.
channel, you can ask anything. Well,
Yes.
as long as it's also Twitch
Civil.
TOS.
Just keep it simple.
Why are you gay?
Say again?
Why are you gay?
You know, I ask myself that every day. Why am I?
Why are you gay? That's from
Yes.
or actual interview that actually happened.
Yes.
Straight to the point.
Dr. Oni Robotnik asked, if you had to choose, with only eating Brussels sprouts for the rest of your life or being only able to see spiders, what would you choose?
What the fuck?
You know,
What the fuck?
I kind of feel like this is a very one-sided question. Because, like, if you
Tell
don't
us why
have...
Slurp's friendly is cuddly creatures of woo.
Exactly, like, if you
Voices
don't have
cuddly.
arachnophobia, if you don't have arachnophobia, then the spiders are really easy. You could just make friends with spiders.
Cute.
Brussels sprouts, well, that
Yes.
just kind of depends on how you cook them, but Brussels sprouts are not good. I don't like Brussels sprouts. But,
I choose death.
You know what? I was gonna say that. Can I choose death? You know? Can I just not choose to live? Is that an
Brussels
option?
sprouts or immediately explode. I'd go with the explode.
It's like
Yes.
I don't want to like imagine seeing like if I understood right, it's like you only see spiders, right?
Yeah, spiders.
Like imagine seeing your loved one and it's a spider. You see the bed, it's a spider. You see your PC, you can't even game anymore because it's all spiders.
Well, okay,
Can't
just
do-
because you see it as a spider doesn't mean it is a spider. I could have a game.
I mean, it looks like a spider, right? I know. So if I touch my mouse, right, it will probably feel like a mouse, right, like a regular plastic mouse, but it will look like a
It
spider.
looks like a spider. That's fine. That
Yeah.
just
You
means
would
my
eat
mouse-
spiders.
that
Yeah,
just
but
means
like my
mouse
monitor would be a spider. I wouldn't be able, or anything that I look in my monitor would be spider. Like everything's just
Yes.
spider.
I'm okay
That
with
would be a boring life. And if you're arachnophobic, a very wouldn't be boring, but it would
Wouldn't
definitely
be boring.
It would be terrible. And then the other one, I would probably get sick of eating like the same, even if it's not like Brussels sprouts. If it could be just the same thing, I would probably get sick of it after like a week,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what it is. So yeah, I choose death. Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
a guy.
I think
Thank
that's
you,
a very
Hueba.
fair answer, right? Yeah, I
I
think
choose
that's a very fair answer.
I choose death.
I'll go with the
Yes.
spider. I want to be the odd one out today.
By the
I'm
way,
excited.
anything that you eat will look like a spider. Sure, it will not taste like spiders, but if your pizza will look like a spider.
Yes.
You think that scares me? I've tried spider.
All right.
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
Transformers asked, if you could sacrifice yourself to save any fictional character, who would you die for?
Oh, that's a good one.
I think I would die for Eri from My Hero Academia. She is the little girl who got tortured and experimented on by the evil villains.
Yeah.
No, 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 no!
That's a good one.
I'll pet you and this too.
I would do anything to make sure she was happy and taken care of.
Cute.
Oh, damn. That's good. 'Cause, like,
Yes.
the first thought that comes to mind is Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yes.
Edge runners.
But also Angel Beats. Because Angel Beats was really good. And there was a lot of characters I liked in Angel Beats.
Fuck. They wanted to.
Like any sad anime you can think of where there's a
Yes.
lot of like death, then yeah, I'd go with that.
Yes.
Like oh fuck, I'm forgetting the name of it now. Akame ga Kill. That was a really good show.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
take a lot of bullets for that one. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm okay.
Fuck,
I'm
they wanna
okay with that.
You can only die so much, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would choose the Iron Giant, but I guess I would implode with whatever tried to kill the Iron Giant. I can't take a nuke. Okay, Like, yeah, I would
Nope.
probably do nothing. But if my body could prevent the death of the Iron Giant, I would maybe do that one.
Yes.
Yes.
He has, and I'm sorry if that's spoiler for anyone. Like, come on, dude. The movie has been out for like a while. Like,
A long time.
it is a very good movie. I love the Iron Giant.
We watched it in the server.
He didn't die though, Gente.
Did he not? I'm pretty sure he died.
I thought he
No.
did.
No.
Huh.
Or are you just maybe researching something that happened in the deep web or something?
I guess I forgot the ending.
I don't.
At the end, his part comes back to life with the light.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Goddamn
I
right.
forgot about that.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, good. Then I didn't have to die. There you go. Also, people who saying Iron Giant is not a person, how dare you?
He's a person.
What the fuck?
See, it doesn't say person. It just says fictional character. Iron Giant is a character.
Yes.
Yes,
by that one.
I would sacrifice myself for
Yes.
synthetic life, and there would be people who literally kill for their phones in real life. So yes, we are not
Yes.
different.
Fair enough.
Cute.
And Raw asks, how do you eat your bananas? With or without the wrapper?
I mean, there's a rapper.
100% with the wrapper and the sticker too.
That's the brand. That's how you eat it, right?
No, I don't like
Yes.
it with the wrapper. It gets a little bit too much fiber. You know?
Yes.
You need fiber, Luna. You need fiber in your body.
I get plenty of fiber, thank you. He's just eating straight grass. You know?
Right.
Grass has a lot of fiber in it.
I don't know what's worse, eating banana peels or grass. I genuinely don't know what's worse.
Well, at least I'm eating my greens.
Get out.
We asked the skin of apple. Why not banana?
Why stop there? Why not orange?
Yes.
Why not
coconut?
lemons? Why not coconut? Yeah, exactly. What about pineapple?
Oh. No. That,
Wait,
You know, you bring up a good-
why pineapple gets a but coconut? You're like, yeah, coconut.
because
hairy.
I grow pineapple.
It's like-
coconuts are
Like
crunchy.
coconut is hard and hairy. You're like, oh yeah, I'd rather eat that, boy. No,
It's
no,
crunchy.
thank you. No pineapple. No.
Pineapples are spicy. They hurted it.
And coconut doesn't.
They're crunchy.
Coconut
It's
is
a very
crunchy.
burnt tip.
All right.
Yes.
This one is from Dawn. Donian asked, fall is coming around the corner. Do you plan on getting pumpkin flavor stuff? Or do you not care too much about it? What do you look forward to in the fall season?
Alright, so even before fall, the grocery store nearby started selling Halloween stuff. So I would buy 44 packs of Fun Dip. And then they also started selling pumpkin spice granola bars, which I immediately bought. So yeah, I'm already eating pumpkin spice stuff because, you know, it's nice. I like fall because pretty colors that blend.
Cute.
Orange
So
chocolate.
fall is a bit tricky for me considering I'm colorblind. Most of it just looks the same.
Why does everything look gray?
I have never tried a pumpkin spiced or flavored anything.
You know,
I've
it
I've had
doesn't
pumpkin
taste-
flavored pumpkin. Does that count?
pumpkin spice
If
doesn't
I want
mean
pumpkin
it,
flavor, I buy pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin
that
pie.
no, that's the thing. Pumpkin
Yes.
spice isn't pumpkin. It's like spices. It's
Whoa.
like cinnamon, anise, and a few others. It's not actually pumpkin.
I'm gonna sue Starbucks. False advertisement. I was
It's-
expecting pumpkin in my pumpkin spice.
I love cinnamon.
Cinnamon is good. But yeah, it's
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes.
I think cinnamon is okay.
How do you say it? Cinnamon? What?
Cinnamon.
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 Cinnamon is pretty decent.
Yes.
Freshly grated cinnamon.
What I look forward to in fall, food-wise, is making my own homemade snacks. I make a homemade trail mix, and I make my own cookies. Snickerdoodle cookies.
Cute.
I make what are they? Like pumpkin pie cookies, like cake cookies.
Wow, you make little pies into cookies?
No, they're cake cookies. So it's like cake batter, but a lot more dense.
So
And then
you should make like Reese's cups, like little pumpkins
Yes.
Reese's cups.
Yes.
Like you should make those little,
that'd
like
be
you should make it like those little cup
Cute.
things, little pumpkin pies, like in the Reese's cup. I'd buy 20.
Wait, Oni, you don't know what a snickerdoodle is?
Oh shit! The dog is about to bust open her.
Oh,
What the fuck?
bro.
You don't know what a snickerdoodle is? My signature dessert?
A snickerdoodle is a lot like a sugar cookie.
It's okay.
Yes.
It's like a sugar cookie, but hard to fuck up.
Kind of. It is actually just a sugar cookie, but with a few extra spices. I think it was like
Yes.
what was it? Like cream of tartar.
Does it have any
Yes.
cinnamon?
And like cinnamon? I think. Yeah, it was like cream of tartar and a couple of other spices.
Yes.
But it's just an extra fancy sugar cookie, and it's so good.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just here for the food, man. I love Thanksgiving, even though I'm not like it's not really part of my culture. But we celebrated Thanksgiving differently than what regular Americans do. So we had rice with like pigeon peas. We had yuca. We have like pork and sometimes turkey or both. Like we're like, why not both? Like what's stopping? We're not a pilgrim. Like fuck them. We like have both. We have flan for dessert. Like
That's
I'm like
interesting.
I love that. And sometimes lasagna. Don't ask me why. And sometimes we have lasagna.
We have pork and turkey too.
Usually we do like the full Thanksgiving style meal. So we got the turducken, we've got the turkey, we got the ham.
Turducken.
Turducken.
Wait, that's when you put the duck inside the turkey, right?
It's more than just turkey. It is turkey, chicken, and duck.
And so do you
Turducken.
put the chicken inside the duck and then the duck
What the
inside
fuck
the
is the
turkey?
matter with you?
Yes. Do you guys not know what a turducken is?
I know what it is. I'm just confirming because I don't. And just because I know some people make it like all separate, right? Like turkey, duck,
Mhm.
and chicken all separate. I usually have duck for Christmas, but I know some people literally like it. To me, that's kind of morbid. Not gonna lie. Imagine shoving
Right.
one animal into another animal's ass, and then shoving that other animal into a bigger animal's ass, and then cooking it. It's like
I mean, when you
That's
phrase
like-
it like that, yeah.
that is like chicken centipede, or like bird centipede, like right there, like into one meal, and then you
This is
stuff
why
it
aliens
too.
don't visit us.
They
Yeah.
aren't still alive. Yeah, I get it. I'm just. It's called. It's not really happening. Okay.
But yeah. So we do the turkey,
Metaphorically.
the ham, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. Sometimes we'll do Brussels sprouts, but yeah, we do a very traditional Thanksgiving style
Oh, I
dinner.
forgot sweet potato as well. Yeah, sweet potato is
Oh, yeah,
pretty
sweet
good. I like
But
sweet potato.
I'm hoping that maybe this year I can go turkey hunting to get my own turkey.
Oh, yo, that's pretty nice. Get a fat one.
Oh yeah. Wild turkeys can actually fly.
Do you make
Yeah.
Hawaiian rolls or is it just me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hawaiian rolls too.
Yay!
We used to be so
Hawaiian
obsessed with
rolls
those
are
as well in
bomb.
Puerto Rico.
Yes.
But we had that part of
Yay!
like I wouldn't say it was like it's like a dessert but not dessert thing. Like I guess it's like because all the food is salty, right? So that bread is sweet, so
Yes.
it kind of like balances out a little.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yay!
Oh yeah, and the cranberry sauce,
No,
the gravy, and the.
I don't like cranberry sauce. I think that's crazy.
That's fair. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, especially if it's on the can. Like I remember my girlfriend would kill me, but like when we went to her sister's Thanksgiving meal and they pull out the cranberry sauce and it's from a can, and then she's like, bloop. I'm like, that's not appetizing. I mean, it is fruit. Like it's fruit. Like it's not like the craziest
I don't
thing
like
out
cranberry
there.
sauce. Why do you do that? How do you fucking eat that?
What the fuck?
How did I used to eat it? I think I used to spread it on like bread.
Bread it on
Kinda.
bread.
Yeah.
Wow!
I mean, that makes it a little bit more appetizing because it's just a jam
Okay.
or a sauce. It's a sweet sauce.
Yes.
So you could put it on bread or something that kind of doesn't
Yeah.
mix with it all too well. It's like some kind of savory meat, like the turkey. Like you dip it in a little bit, and then you get the savory and sweet. So
I can't believe that we talk about like Thanksgiving stuff and nobody has making mac and cheese.
I make mac and cheese. I said mac and
Mac-
cheese.
I didn't hear your mac and cheese. I love
I
mac
make-
and cheese.
Gourmet boxed mac and cheese, but it's not the normal box
Wait,
of mac and cheese.
wait,
It's with the cheese sauce.
What do
Not
you
the
mean gourmet boxed mac and cheese?
So-
Those two usually don't
Every
go
year.
together.
Mac and cheese.
So, we got like the Cracker Barrel boxes of mac and cheese with like different kind of cheeses. So you got like the Gouda, you got the sharp cheddar, you've got the what else?
You just cheese it up at that bitch, don't you? Like you
Yeah.
just find
Whatever-
any cheese, one of every kind. You go to your Walmart, you're like one of
Yes.
every kind.
Yes.
That's gonna be my Yep. Let's go.
It is a
Oh
lactose
shit! I really
tolerant-
love sharp cheddar. You know what? Sharp cheddar, you get 2. Let's go.
And then we take that and then we mix in a little bit of truffle oil, so it's got like that truffle flavor to it. It's so fucking good.
Oh, that's the gourmet.
That's the gourmet.
That's the gourmet right there.
Put
The truffle
in it.
oil. Okay, okay, that explains it. That explains the gourmet right there. Okay.
That's what I mean by gourmet, and it's not like the powdery cheese either.
Cold
It's
meats
like
I don't do for Thanksgiving.
No.
You know,
No.
there's one. It's not really mac and cheese, but I'll give it a pass. There's one other like macaroni style that I thought I would hate. Okay, I don't remember all the ingredients because my girlfriend is the one who made it, but it is basically a mayonnaise based mac and cheese, or not mac and cheese, sorry, macaroni dish, cold, but it is Korean. It has like
mac and cheese
apple
salad?
slices. It
What?
has like
Okay.
apple slices. Yeah, it has.
What?
Dude, I swear to God, I also had the same
That
reaction
sounds
the first
good.
time I had it. I thought that it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be bad. Okay, you're like mayonnaise, macaroni, apples, and maybe some vegetables in there. What the fuck? I thought I was gonna go insane, but surprisingly, it goes well. It actually tastes good. I don't remember. It's probably a Korean macaroni salad. I don't know the name of it. You could probably Google it. It exists. It uses apples. Like-
Yes.
They just dice it into tiny pieces, and like, it's actually pretty good. Like it is actually pretty good.
Also, dog, you're not one to speak about saying that's good. You wouldn't even try regular mac and cheese with ketchup.
Macaroni salad slaps.
Yes.
All right, we should probably go to the next question. We love food. That's the thing.
Yes.
Food is a good conversation. All right, let's keep going.
Silent Moments ask. Serious topic. Recently, a lot of VTubers have been hit with strikes and channel bans, seemingly out of nowhere. Do you think they're targeting VTubers in general, or just the stupid YouTube AI is in need of major adjustments?
I mean, AI is always in need of adjustments. Like, it's not going to be as exact as people. But I do feel like the AI does need some fixing on that part. I wouldn't say exactly.
The only
that they're
VTuber I saw that got hit was Iron Mouse.
No,
yeah.
no, a lot more. A lot more people, very smaller VTubers got hit.
I don't know.
As well. The thing is, VTubers get a lot of hate for just being VTubers because some people don't like it. That it's like a super parasocial thing. Okay, they want to see all of you. Okay, they want to see the person behind the camera. A lot of VTubers, you know, they want to have their privacy, or they see themselves more as the persona that they show in the screen, right?
Dude, I straight up lost friends over that.
What the
Like
fuck?
they want to see,
What the fuck?
and it's like, and some people will go an insane amount to try to do that.
Yes.
And for bigger VTubers, that's even worse because if you think, for example, it happens to Rose, it happens to a lot of small VTubers, medium VTubers, big VTubers. People get very parasocial, and the bigger you are, the probably the worse it is.
Mallow brings up a good point. Twitch has been smacking more VTubers than YouTube has. If I remember, we had a conversation about this in the Discord, but that's because most VTubers do is they make a Twitch account, but they don't actually use it because they don't want people like stealing the name or stuff like that. Which on that part, kind of understandable, but also not, because we had a conversation about this. It could be like easily used for things like money laundering and such like that, where it's just randomly sitting there, and then some viewer will find it, and then they'll like gift subs out of nowhere, and then it starts to become kind of sketch. Like, in that regard, yeah, it's kind of understandable.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
But
I wish I had that problem. I'll be honest with you.
Honestly, yeah.
Like, I'm just amazed that. Okay, listen. If people want to give, for example, when Rose is offline and they want to give her money and send her, that's fine because she uses Twitch, so that's fine. She'll eventually see it. She'll probably thank you, stuff like that.
Goddamn right.
But if she, I don't know, has another platform, I don't know if YouTube has something similar because I don't really use YouTube. But if YouTube has like a donation thing, and Rose set it up, and maybe she forgot about it, like maybe YouTube has their own payment format, because I don't know if YouTube does. I know Twitch does with bits and subs.
They do.
But
it's more of a direct donation with YouTube than it is.
And let's say, I don't know if Rose does, but let's say she doesn't, for an example. Let's say she doesn't look at her YouTube donations at all. It's crazy to me that you know she will never thank you. She will never see that. She will never know. It'll probably hit her bank account. She'll probably be like, what the hell is going on? Maybe I missed a number, whatever. Maybe she'll figure out a year later when she's paying her taxes, or but it's like, I don't understand. Like, you get nothing, not even a thanks, not even a recognition, because that person doesn't use that platform at all. But I'm like, damn, I wish I had that problem. Like, damn, somebody accusing me money laundering because somebody's giving me too much money on a platform I don't use? Damn.
I mean, if you think about it, Twitch is still getting technically paid. Because if it's usually like subscriptions and such, which Twitch gets a cut of. So why the hell are you complaining? You're just getting more money. But yeah, from a legal standpoint, it's understandable.
Yes.
Now, I get it. Some people in the chat are saying, Arumasa's thing already got resolved. That's fine. But the problem happened. And it can happen again with other people. That's the thing. It doesn't, just because it got solved for Arumas doesn't mean it can't happen to another VTuber down the lane. Vishojo
Yes.
might now be taking things a lot more serious. Now it happened once, and might be securing it for all their talents to make sure it doesn't happen again. But who's to say it doesn't happen to other VTuber corporations, smaller indie ones or independent ones? It can happen to anyone. That's the thing. If it happened to Iron Mouse, it can happen to you. That's basically the point.
Could happen to me.
Yes.
Which we would not want to have happen.
And the problem is, Iron Mouse she's huge. So even if she didn't have Vishojo, right?
Yes.
She will probably still have some sort of team to help her out, even if it's in house. Most of small VTubers or growing VTubers don't have that. Like, that's just how it is. Even medium-sized channels probably won't have the support that she has. What would happen to them? And that's the issue. That's what the issue really is about.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Yeah, I was looking at that comment. I was like, "What the hell did I just read?"
Yes.
Alrighty.
Ibazir has a question, they ask. What is your favorite aircraft ever made? Can be a prototype if necessary which didn't make final production. My favorite plane, by far, is the Messerschmitt Me-262. The first jet plane. It was a German plane in World War II. I think it looks so fucking cool.
Yeah, I got to see one of those at a recent air show.
Yes.
Really fucking cool, but also really damn loud.
Yes.
I have photos. I should send you that later.
Yes.
What is your Luna? I feel like yours gonna be more better than mine.
As an aviation nerd, I know it's very common, but it's tied between the Concorde, or like the Russian version of the Concorde, which failed like really quickly, or the SR-71. The SR-71 is fucking amazing. Because
I also really like the Spitfire and the A-10 Warthog.
Spitfire, understandable.
Good choice. Good choice. Whoa. Going fast.
If I had to pick like a third plane that I would say is my favorite, probably the P-40.
Okay.
Like the American propeller plane in World War II. I'd have to say that one would be my favorite from that era.
All good choices. All sound like good choices. Mine?
Ante
All right.
likes the P90X.
P90X. Like the exercise? the CrossFit exercise?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I like to my favorite one is the Flyer one.
Fair enough. Explain what that is.
Okay.
It is the first plane ever made by the Wright brothers.
Yes.
It is. To me, it's just insane. Because first of all, a lot of people were against them. Like the history, obviously, like you guys are gonna die, and straight up, they could have died, because that thing is like crazy. That it even like the ingenuity and the
I made one of those, scratch build.
And it's crazy because as well, if you look like if I were to ask the majority of the people who aren't flying nerds, right, and I would ask them, when do you think the first airplane was made? Like the first, they would probably be like, oh, it was made in the 1800s, probably. That thing was made last century, like a little over 100 years, like 120 years, 121 years, if you want to be exact. That we went from that, and then World War One. When World War One happened, World War Two, the insane amount of like work that went from planes that went from what the Wright brothers did to a World War One plane is crazy.
Oh yeah. Like there's so many.
That was like what 15 years or something.
Something like that.
Like
The Model Ford, the first big commercial car, came out not even a couple years later.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
it's just fucking crazy. I feel like last century we went on a technological fucking advance.
Yes.
We went to space like around what 80
Yes.
years ago. I just think it's 80.
Yes.
I know we're kind of like deviating right now, but it's just crazy that most of our, I would say, technological advancement, like how hard it actually happened, was like last century. Like literally, people are still alive that witnessed all that shit. It's crazy.
Absolutely wild. Alrighty.
Henry Zymanoff has a question, they asked. What's your take on this year's PlayStation State of Play?
Yes.
The Ghost of Tsushima sequel, pretty poggers, pretty cool, pretty nice.
It's probably the
The
only
one that
good
caught
thing
my
I-
attention the most was Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Oh yeah, that was another good one.
I
There's a lot of
fucking
good
love
games.
Dynasty Warriors games.
Alan
lot
Wake
of-
2 DLC as well, actually. I hope it has another musical,
Yes.
please. Please have another musical, please. Please, it was so
They
good.
made,
It was so good.
They released that there's gonna be new specific color versions of what was it, PS5 now? So you got like pearl and like 2 other iridescent colors. And then they announced the PS5 Pro, which the vertical stand is sold
The e-girl
separately.
colors.
E-girl colors.
E-girl colors. Didn't they
PS5
announce the PlayStation 5 Pro 30th anniversary edition as well in that? By the way, retail price for $999.99.
with the vertical stand sold separately
And no disc drive.
and no disc drive?
It doesn't
It
come
is-
with a stand.
Is absolutely insane. At that point, just buy a PC.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Like
I-
literally.
You know, again, I know that we shat on Nintendo earlier, but again, I hope that Nintendo comes out and they're like, our console is $300.
Just
Or
buy a
something
PC,
like that.
holy shit.
Yes.
Like I hope that they're like, yeah, our console is like 300, maybe 400 tops, maybe. Like if they do that, they're like, okay, goodbye Sony. Like holy shit, man. You know, some people were blaming Microsoft for that because they're like, well, since Microsoft failed the console wars, now Sony feels like they can charge whatever. I'm like, dude, if you still think that, you are stupid. Just get a PC. If you feel like just there's so many consoles, you can even get a Steam Deck, way cheaper.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
It's way too expensive. Like it's not worth it at all.
Even the regular, if you wouldn't get the anniversary edition, right? If you were to get the regular one, it's still expensive. It's like what, $700?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's crazy.
It's way too expensive.
Like, people didn't say, "Oh, Sony charged overpriced VR headset." I'm like, bro, like, they're what are they gonna say? Oh, it's Microsoft fault too because they don't have a VR. Like, even when they launched the PlayStation Portal, they overpriced it too. And what are they gonna say? Like, Nintendo? Hello? That's literally their whole entire thing. No, like, I don't. I can't believe like they're blaming Microsoft. And again, I get it, but it's
What
like,
the fuck is the matter with you?
I can't believe people literally just bought an overpriced Wii U. Like that literally is what it is. The Portal is like literally a Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
A worse Wii U if you think about it, because it doesn't really
Yes.
have gimmicks. It's just a screen.
Soul Reaver Remaster is something I know a lot of people wanted.
Yes.
That's true.
Yay. Yay.
Goddamn right.
All right, we should probably
I like this.
go to the next one
Hobbies.
so we can talk at last about the YouTube stuff.
Dr. Oni Robotnik has another question. What's everyone's favorite video game? What was your favorite aspect of that game and why?
That's a good
I
question.
got two. It's really hard for me to choose between the two, but I don't know if you guys want to go first.
I'll go first then. My overall favorite game, I'd have to say, was probably Dark Souls 3. Because I had so much fun with that game, even though I absolutely loathed it. My favorite mechanic? Probably the ability to feel like an absolute badass.
Bye.
I love my ass to be bad.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, I'd have to say that would be my favorite game.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Respectable. Probably a lot of people.
You guys should
will
already
agree
know
with
my favorite game.
me. It is Diddy Kong Racing. Let's go!
It's Pico Park.
Yay.
I don't remember that song from Diddy Kong Racing.
I don't remember that from Pico Park either.
Yeah, it sounds like Pico Park now that you mentioned it. Yeah, I think you're close. I think it's a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's Pico Park.
Yeah, I think it's Pico. Yeah, Pokemon's a pretty good one. Pretty popular one too. Too bad they're suing Power World, but you know, it's like
Pokemon is by far my favorite. I love the capturing and adventure.
Yes.
I love
Fair
the
enough.
suing of the companies that try to mimic me. Let's go.
Fuck. って言われた。
For me, it's really hard because these games have been, I've played them, and I one of them I literally doing something that I haven't done in a while. I donated to a Kickstarter because I'm coping hard. So one of my favorite games, ironically, is a Sony game, Patapon. I love it. It's little guys. You're just a little bitty squiggly guys, you know. They're just a hippie little guys who just, you know, you command them with rhythm. You give them commands, like you gotta go like pata 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 boom, and then they're like walking, and then you got give them commands to attack. You get a little small army. Although the later ones you have a hero, or you know, but my favorite one is Patapon 2. Like that one to me has
Sounds like Pikmin.
So that was my second. That was where I was going. But it's all rhythm based. I like Patapon 2 specifically. That's my favorite one because it combines having a hero. It fixes a lot of the issues of Patapon 1 where like it was really hard to keep the rhythm sometimes. And then there's Pikmin. And if you ask me, some people might say Pikmin 2 is their favorite. I think Pikmin 4 is goated. One thing I wish they would have changed, at least give you the option to, is to free aim because there's auto lock on Pikmin 4, and I get
Yes.
it. They want the game to be more accessible, but I wish they would have just given the player the option to just control where the Pikmin is and not really like auto lock.
Yes.
But other than that, fucking great game, amazing. I loved. It's one of the games where I like almost 100%. It's just really hard for me to 100% a game, but it's the one game recently that I was like, I love this game. You play as your own custom character. You get to play as Olimar in his own side story. It's great, and you have a dog. Ochi, fucking goated dog. It's a great dog. Good boy. I love Pikmin 4 is super good. So yeah, I would recommend it to anybody. Even if you haven't played Pikmin games, Pikmin 4, really good game.
Oni asked which Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon game is Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's beautiful pixel art. The world felt so alive. It felt like a love song to the original games.
Yes.
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 Good choice. Good choice. I would say gold better, but it's
Yes.
all right. Sometimes
No.
sometimes you're wrong, and it's okay to be wrong. I really liked Emerald. I like the Battle Frontier. That was
Yes.
one of the last animes that I watched as a kid. So I like the whole concept of the Battle Frontier that they never brought back.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Fuck,
sit
they wanna
here with my Pokemon X for the Nintendo 3DS. Thank you.
Dude,
Cute.
when do you say Pokemon X? I played that when I would literally started college.
Yeah, I got that when it was like released
I got
When
it
I
on
was-
release too when I was in college.
in elementary school or middle school.
The next game is going back to X and Y.
I know. I'm so excited for it.
Yes.
I can't wait for
Yes.
Pokemon Za.
Zah.
Za.
Yes. Cute.
Bob the Overlord asked, "Can anyone hit the gritty?"
No.
I'm
I
crippled.
can't.
I have no arms or legs, so no.
My legs don't work.
Big's top user
That
here.
just leaves this one.
Yeah.
My leg fell asleep.
Oh,
I'm
your leg
done.
fell asleep.
I'm done. Thank you,
She
whoever.
can't hit the gritty, guys.
You
She
can't gwitty.
is. Her leg is asleep.
Give him 1 second.
I'm done. Thank you, whoever. I'm done. Thank you, whoever.
Oh god.
I'm done. Thank you, whoever.
All right, let's see. This is
Let's see.
this is it. This is the moment. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is what I was born to witness.
She will be gonna
I
be
have no
hitting-
idea how.
Oh.
Did you just like set that up? I straight up thought you knew, like at least what it was, but like
She widowing witty.
amazing.
Please clip. Please clip, Oni.
Please,
Ah,
please,
I'm
please
dying.
clap.
Thank you,
Please,
whoever.
everybody, please clap. Please,
Clap for the dog. They did their
please,
best.
please.
I'm done. Thank you, who.
That's gonna be her new dance to know how to agree. There you go.
New dance at the club, just gritty.
Oh
Alrighty.
shit, she's T-posing us.
Oh no.
God damn. Holy
Asserting
moly.
dominance.
Go on.
Guacamole. Okay. So
Alright.
let's do the last question, okay, or last couple questions.
You want me to read?
I'll read this one. Favorite Pokemon and why?
Good question.
It's really hard, man. There's over 1,000 Pokemon now.
That's
but,
true. I
for the
mean,
memes, I love Rattata. For the memes, I love Rattata. OG, classic,
the
rat.
yeah.
It's a rat. It inspired the meme of killing God with a rat with the whole focus ass strategy. It was great.
Man, I'm tied between Eevee and Mareep. I have an emotional attachment to Mareep because it was my very first Pokemon card. Ooh. Am I lagging?
You would be married.
Yeah, it was my very first Pokemon when I was a wee little kid. All right, I still have it. And then I also have an attachment to Eevee because I have an Eevee plush. Hold on.
Cute.
Where's-
So you feel attachment to things that you've physically purchased.
Yes. Well, I didn't purchase the Pokemon card. It was given to
Okay.
me, but you know.
Okay. All right. Okay. So if I give you a picture, right, of a hamburger, will you be emotionally attached to the hamburger?
I don't know about that one.
Cute. Cute.
I mean, if you give me a hamburger in itself, I'll eat it. But you know. Oh boy.
Cute.
Listen, as long as it's Eevee and not Vaporeon, you got respect from me, okay? That's good. No. No.
In
Please.
terms,
No. No, please.
in
No.
terms of male human and female Pokemon
Stop.
compatibility.
You shut your mouth right now. I feel so bad for Vaporeon, man. There's no
Yeah.
laws against Pokemon, Batman.
There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want to that thing. wasn't that mean towards Lopunny though?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Rose did a fan art with that one, with the Power one.
That's right, yeah.
I forget the name, but it was a pink hearted one.
Lavander, I think it was? Something
Could
like
have
that.
been, maybe. Yeah. And we all know that Rose's very Pokemon is Pikachu. Obviously, it's definitely Pikachu.
In the game yesterday with my dad, the chat exploded with, "Did you know?"
Oh god. Oh god.
Fuck. って言われた。
Why? The man
I'm
too
a guy.
innocent for
Thank you,
that.
Foiba.
No. Don't do that to him.
Nope. Nope.
No.
No, 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 no.
All right, let's go. So we did answer that one. Let's go to the next one. All right.
Another one by Oni. You are faced with a choice. You can either destroy a planet colony filled with countless people to stop an alien invasion.
My favorite
from-
Pokemon is Lycanroc.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Yay. Cute.
Wait, wasn't it the Fire Dog at one point? What's his name?
Yeah,
I always
Arcanine?
confuse him. No, the pre-evolution of Arcanine. I always confuse his name with Grovyle because they both start with
Arcanine
Grow.
Hisuian is tied.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like you're more
Yes.
you're attached to Arcanine because he's a literal fire dog, and you're a fire dog.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Cute.
Alrighty.
I think we have time for like maybe one or two questions and then the final topic. And then,
Okay.
so Luna, go
Okay.
ahead.
Alrighty. This one's also from Oni, yet again. For like, what, the third time? You are faced with the choice. You can either destroy a planet colony filled with countless people to stop an alien invasion from taking place on Earth. Or you can leave those people to maybe survive against the alien horde, but many people will die, and if they fail, the aliens will attack Earth, and even more people will die. Which option are you choosing? So, it's just a very elaborate trolley problem. Choose to kill a set amount of people. Or no, an infinite amount of people. Or a potentially infinite amount of people.
I join the aliens and kill everyone.
I go tell somebody else who has probably more better responsibility and national representation than I do.
I just walk away. It's not my problem.
Exactly. That's literally like I like how you super summarize my version. It's like if aliens comes to me for a life, like a world life decision, I'm like, I don't think I have the qualifications, man.
I don't
Like,
have the authority to make a decision.
I just ate Domino's. Like,
Like, bro, I just woke up. I don't have the mental capacity for this kind of question today. I just ate. Just ate Domino.
and I guess this one, I think heavy could be the last one. The last question before we go to our final topic. But let's see. Are you typing an answer right now, dog? No? All right. So I'm just going to read the last question then. And then we're probably going to move on to probably what is the final topic because we're kind of getting on there on the time.
Alrighty.
So the last question is from Rage Dumb Bad, aka Heavy. Are you gonna do Soul Link Nuzlocke challenge someday with someone?
Wow! Yes.
Whoa.
You're goddamn right.
Alrighty then.
I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming it's Pokemon related.
I think so. It's a lot of lingo I do not understand.
I want to with Mel or someone.
Yes.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Nice. There you go. So you guys can expect that. I don't know when. In the future. Not today. Not tomorrow, because she doesn't stream on Saturdays. And not on Sunday. But anytime after that. Could happen anytime. You don't know.
In an unspecified amount of time.
A soul link means two Pokemon are tied together. If one dies, they both die.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
So it's like my brain cells.
You're goddamn right.
Oh, okay. All right. I get it. I get it. How is that enforced? Well, you see, when you accept a Soul Link challenge, an official shows up to your house, gun in hand, right?
Yes.
And he shoots your PC if one dies, okay? And then since you're tied to your PC, you die after. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
That is how it is enforced. I don't make the law. I just make shit up, okay?
Damn.
It's literally same as Nuzlocke like rules. You just have to enforce yourself. There's not
Yes.
there's
So was
not
this the
somebody.
last one?
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, that was the last one. I mean, there's
Okay.
technically more questions, but we're kind of like
We're getting short on time here.
yeah, we're
Yes.
7 minutes before like technically our usual time frame. So that's
Yeah, I think 5 minutes. So we'll probably do one more of our actual topics, and then I think we're just about.
yes.
Back to the main topics.
Alrighty. Where shall we continue off with?
Probably YouTube. I mean, I find the
Yes.
whole YouTube AI thing pretty interesting. I mean, the
Yeah, it's
museum
probably
is interesting, but like that could be summarized that they just want something to, inspire people. It's like and money.
I fucking hate the YouTube thing.
You hate the Yatu thing.
That is.
Why? Why that?
Nope.
Actually, let's
No, no, no,
explain
no,
what
no.
the YouTube thing is real quick. So it's some new YouTube changes, like more AI and more ads. And
I love
trying to
ads.
promote, like smaller creators,
I love
Yeah.
ads.
quote unquote, helping.
I want ads that show Mr. Beast in my screen. I want ads that show that fake games that don't exist. You guys have had the ad about the Mario having a big ass and then twerking at the end.
No.
That's- You've never seen that.
Fuck.
I think I
You've never
have.
seen that.
Fuck.
You have?
I think I have. Maybe. I've seen so many ads at this point.
So many ads of
Too
fake games
goddamn
that don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one ad about it was a puzzle game. I think the lady was like,
All my ads are for schizophrenia drugs.
I'm
That's
a
right.
guy. Thank you,
So-
All in
Hueba.
your
if
head.
nobody has
Yes.
seen the schizophrenia drugs except you, does that mean you're schizophrenic because you're the only one seeing them?
No.
No!
Is that
I'm a
your
guy. Thank
brain
you,
telling
Hueba.
you?
It's your brain
Yes.
telling you you're schizophrenic.
Okay, but okay,
Self-diagnosis.
so I hate the ads. I mean, obviously, like who loves ads other than being sarcastic and SpongeBob maybe, because he loves commercials. And
I put the list in the chat and you read what they are adding.
Alright, let's see.
yeah,
Let's read this list.
that's
Alright. AI tools. AI video implementation and video backgrounds, and 6 seconds of B-roll. AI to suggest thumbnails, video titles, and video ideas. Community tools, Discord-like and per-channel basis. Hype, which is like liking a video, but more. Hype up more than a like. The idea for this is to help smaller channels with less than 500k subs. It's featured on a new tab
Yes.
in
Yes.
addition to the normal algorithm, not to replace it. So it's something else entirely. And
Yes.
then YouTube is cracking down on ad blockers and are really going to war against ad blockers now. So
I feel like that's Google, like more Google's thing than YouTube.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously they're kind of like
Yes.
mixed in, but I feel like the first two sound like something that the YouTube team would actually like do and care about, and the last one is like something that Google probably told them to do.
mhm.
Like
As well as starting to implement a new kind of ad. When you pause the video, it shows an ad, which I have seen actually.
No, God!
I have seen that,
Fuck. って言われた。
and I don't like it.
Fuck off.
so.
Yeah,
Yes.
as if
So
there
if I have a
weren't
video
ads.
pause, a random ad can pop up while I have a
Yes.
pause
So,
video.
so
Yes.
from what I saw on how it does it, is it's like a picture ad. It's not like an actual video. But what it does is it like minimizes your video off to the corner, and then it shows you like a picture ad. I mean,
I hate that shit.
alright, but I don't want it. I don't
Nope.
want more ads being shoved
Nope.
down my throat, please.
Fuck. って言われた。Yes.
It's a lot.
So I like the idea of hype, but
Yes.
how are they gonna? So I understand this is to promote like small streamers, right, or small YouTubers, whatever. Sorry, get them mixed up all the time. But what's to stop big YouTubers from making secondary channels and boosting them up
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing.
and using that same hype system that it's supposed to be used for small content creators?
It's like they could just keep making new channels
Nothing.
that are small to
Yes.
just keep getting more publicization.
Because they already got a lot of channels. You know, like some of them have more than 3 channels.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
some might have a gaming channel, some might have a food channel. I mean, I like game theory, right? AKA he has a lot of I like MadPat's like stuff, and he has a lot of channels. I'm not saying
Yes.
that
Yes.
his team or whoever is now in charge of it, because obviously he's no longer part of it, per se in the videos. But obviously he has a lot of channels. What if he decides And I'm not saying MatPat is doing it, but what if he wants to do table theories? I don't know. A lot of people like he can just boost it up, you know? Like he could have one channel and I'm gonna just remove MatPat from this conversation now and just because that was just a joke. But what if it's just a random big YouTuber decides to make specific channels for like this channel is going to be just for food. This channel is just going to be for kids content. So just kids, just only kids content. This channel is just water reviews. This is just soda reviews. This is for my animations. This one's for my video games. Like this one's for my B channel. This one's for my Spanish channel.
Yeah, nothing's stopping that. That's crazy.
In concept, it's good, but we will see.
Yes.
Yeah. Big YouTubers already have a lot of channels.
Yes.
You probably, most people just follow their main one, but chances are your favorite YouTuber, if they're big enough, they probably have like at least 3 other channels. I mean, Rose, you have 2 channels on YouTube.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
which you guys should probably follow, you know, they're
Go
pretty
check those
good.
out.
Yeah.
We got the VOD channel, and then we've got the funny moments. The funny moments are
Her
really
video,
good.
her actual video channel, and her
The
VOD
actual
channel.
video channel.
But yeah, that's another one, a VOD channel. You know, I didn't even mention VODs like that. You know, like.
Yes.
Yes.
But the other two, I don't know. Like AI is getting out of control. It's probably the big buzzword right now. Like,
Yeah.
we're probably not gonna feel the repercussions of AI until we're starting to feel it obviously now, but I don't think we're fully gonna feel it until a couple more years of like how bad it actually was. Some of these stuff we don't really like.
I'm so fucking tired of the fucking brain rot slop.
Oh yeah. It's bad. Like all the AI, it's just no, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it helping for things like thumbnails and such, like if it's good, because that's like slimming the system down a little bit, like it's accenting instead of, you know, replacing. But like human intervention is still needed for things like that, because that's like an art. AI won't replace art. It shouldn't replace art.
Replacing
But-
a lot of stuff, not just art.
Yeah,
There's-
it's replacing too much.
I've seen a YouTube video. Well, it was called, I think it popped in my feed like Gen Alpha Brain Rot or something, and it was like the Weasel song, da, 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 but it was like Skibidi Riz or something like that, and then the entire video was AI like generated using
Yeah, I've seen that.
using famous YouTubers and artists, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Mhm.
But there's a whole YouTube channel dedicated on making stuff like this.
I feel that YouTube was about people. It's you. It's people. It's humans. I feel this ruins so much of the point of the platform.
Yeah, it's like you on a tube, right?
Yes.
Where's the tube? Tube is not here anymore.
Fuck. No.
Without the tube, we're just a tube.
A tube going straight down, falling into a pit. It's not
Yeah.
good.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
God damn it.
I'm assuming the other video platform, which TikTok is slowly just becoming YouTube. Let's be honest, and
Mhm.
YouTube is slowly becoming TikTok with shorts. Like this, they're all literally like becoming the same thing. They're all like bleeding into each other. We need a new one. We'll call it Takas. There you go. There we go. We're bringing Vine back. 10-second videos.
Yeah.
10-second videos.
Resurrect Vine.
All higher resolution of
Baby! That's what I've been
4080p.
waiting for. That's what it's all about.
God, yes. Bring back Vine.
4080p,
Okay.
let's go.
Yes.
Man, I miss Vine.
It's just it's how hard to make some of this stuff because there's archives of videos.
Yes.
You know how much money probably Google loses and how much money
Yes.
Twitch loses on like archiving all of our shit.
Yes.
Mhm.
Goddamn right.
And if you're anti-corporation, the best thing you can do is probably upload a video on your most hated corporation. You're losing them money. You're gonna be losing their money. If you hate Twitch, just stream on Twitch and keep all your VODs.
I think Twitch is still not profitable.
The
Yeah.
only reason they have Twitch, I believe,
Yes.
at this point, is because Amazon wants a slice of the media pie.
Yes.
They couldn't get YouTube.
Yes.
TikTok's too expensive. Vine was dead and belonged to Twitter anyway. And TikTok has already been open that they don't want to sell. Like they really don't want to sell. So, and TikTok didn't even exist back then when when they bought Twitch. So like TikTok didn't even exist. But I think Vine did. And again, it belonged to-
Yes.
but they would have to buy Twitter. Like they would have had to buy Twitter. I don't know. I mean, Amazon technically already owns, I think, a news front, which is I think the Washington Post. I think, or if that, I think that's Jeff Bezos. But Jeff Bezos also. So it's like
I don't know.
it's too much. I think it would have been too much to also own Twitter. Nobody, not even Elon, really wanted Twitter until he got forced to. So. Yeah, it's
Yes.
they were not gonna buy Vine. Nobody was gonna buy Vine. Yeah, Twitch was basically the upcoming thing, and they were right. I mean, it still is. Nobody has, in terms of streaming, I don't think there's a bigger content streaming platform. There's been multiple attempts. There's some take a little bit of the market. You could argue that could say, well, Kick is actually a pretty good place. Let's be honest. Like almost everybody criticizes that Kick is just a cesspool. Like it's just bad.
Does anyone in chat use Kick?
Yeah. Does anybody even use Kick? First, when somebody told me Kick, I thought it was a chatting platform, like the old Kick chatting platform. I was like, that thing is alive. That thing's back. What?
Never heard of it.
I wouldn't blame you. Kick. Okay.
Nope.
So Kick back then, right? When they used to charge you for text messaging.
Oh,
Kick.
Jesus.
Yes, Kick was made because people didn't want to pay to chat with other people. So it's just a chat thing. It's just literally for chatting with people. That's it. Like it's a shittier Discord. It's a shittier Discord. Okay, it's like way shittier. No, MySpace was like it gave you the illusion that you're creating your own webpage.
Oh,
like it just gives you, and it is basically a web page of you. So think about Linked, but edgier.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Like you could literally put MP3 music to anybody who visits your page.
Goddamn right.
You would blast them with the most My Chemical Romance song in the blasting their ears, and you're like, what the hell? How do I turn this off?
Sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta be right back.
Okay. But yeah, it's.
We should
it is
wrap
what it
up.
Yeah, I think it's good enough.
Yes.
We went a little bit over, but I think we're still good.
Yay.
Oh, you okay. Well, thank you everybody. This has been the podcast number 11. September 27, 2024. We should be back on with Rose's streaming back on Monday.
Yes.
We should start getting the podcast again. So this is kind of, I guess, a little bit of a treat because we are also having a podcast in around 2 weeks. So for October's podcast, we should be fine. We apologize for the delay on this one, but she did have her Sabathon and she did have her situation
I'm a guy.
the
Thank
other
you,
week. So
Hueba.
that really did delay a lot of things. So, but thank you all for coming. Thank you all for turning into the
Yay!
Kennel Crew podcast.
Thank
it was
you,
lovely
guys.
having you guys.
Thank you for
And-
coming. Thank you. Mwah.
And I hope this has been Fire Rose. Fire. Follow her on her social medias, on her website, on her Discord. This has been Gigante, and that has been who? That's there's a deer. Deer's lost in the headlights.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm just teasing you because you just came back. But that's Lune. This has been the Kennel Crew podcast.
Yay! Bye.
See y'all next time.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing by calling 1-800-CLICK-THE-FUCKING-SUBSCRIBE button. That's 1-800-CLICK-THE-FUCKING-SUBSCRIBE button.